Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Razzle Dazzle. So far, I've got 17 of these little plant holders. And my tomato plants are doing really good. I think next week I'm going to have to start transferring them into these plant holders. But they're doing pretty good. I've been taking care of my tomato plants. And then my daughter gave me a bunch of Barbie dolls that she didn't want anymore. And I thought, well, why don't I make some Barbie clothes? So this weekend, I've been working on crocheting Barbie clothes. And I'm working on this dress right now. And it's got like a dress underneath or a skirt. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And right now, I'm thinking about making this piece for the back and letting it drape. So it's really fun making these Barbie clothes. It kind of like you get to use your imagination and do whatever type of design you want to do. I'd like to make a little hat. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. But it kind of reminds me of a flower. So I'm going to let this piece here that I'm working on now drape. And then it's going to kind of look like a flower. And then I'm going to give her a hat. So yeah, I'm working on these Barbie clothes. I might add some flowers or something. I'm not sure yet. This is as far as I got. So yeah, designing Barbie clothes. I think it's going to be super cute. And I'm using a really thin yarn. I was starting to use the cashmere because it's like really thin. A 1.65 millimeter hook. So it's taking a long time. But the details, they pop out better with the smaller yarns. The really thin, lacy stuff is what I've been using. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty cute. It kind of ruffles up a bit, so I thought, well, maybe I could put some flowers down here to weigh down the bottom so it doesn't curl. But I don't know, I kind of like it that it curls. But I thought, I don't know, maybe I'll do some flowers. And I'm definitely going to try and make a hat. Make a cute little hat. So that's what I've been experimenting with. Making Barbie clothes. And you can have a lot of fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. That's what I've been up to this weekend. She gave me a bunch of these Barbies and she didn't want her Barbies anymore. And I'm like, Mommy will take them because back in the day, when I was a kid, I used to love playing with Barbies and having all of the different clothes and changing the clothes out and mixing up the different styles of clothes. And my grandma, she used to make Barbie clothes for me. I remember at Christmas time, I got a bunch of Barbie clothes that she made, and that was the best thing ever. I can never have enough clothes for my Barbie dolls as a child. It was so much fun mixing up the different clothes and making my own style, dressing up my Barbie dolls. So it brings back memories, and I get back into my creative, my creativity. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that. See, there's the bottom skirt that I did, and that's just the skirt. So I could do a different type of a top with it, So I'm kind of layering my pieces. I'm also thinking about maybe making a shawl or a coat to go with it. And I just used Velcro for the back. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun designing these Barbie clothes. I used to have a doll that my mom got me a long time ago where it was a crocheted dress, and it was huge, these huge dresses, and I always sat it on my bed, and it was just beautiful. So much work layering all the skirts and the pants that you put underneath to make it all big and poofy. So yeah, I'm getting ideas because they're just gonna love this. The girls, yeah, we love dressing up our Barbie dolls and coming up with different clothes that you can make. So I'm excited. Going through all of my tiny little threads. But this is how far I got on the back. And this is just going to be a drape for the back. And I'm going to make this really long, like a princess. A train is what they call it. And it's going to look kind of like a flower. I think I'm going for a little bit of a flower effect for springtime, really garden, springtimey. I'm excited. She's going to be cute. I've been working on this all weekend. It takes a lot longer with the smaller threads, but it's worth it because you get a lot of texture. You get a lot of texture with the smaller stuff, even though it takes a longer time. And it is. It's like working with lace because it's just so small. I was even thinking too, maybe I could make a little handbag, little accessories. And I was looking at Pinterest at some of the other crochet Barbie doll clothes to get some ideas. But this one totally just came out of my imagination. And although it takes a super long time, I think it'll be worth it. I like the fact that I can layer the pieces and then make different pieces so that way, you know, you can change up the outfit to do a different style. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. I took a break from my basket making. These are very simple and these go pretty fast. They don't take very long. I've got 17 so far. My little plant baskets. So I took a little break from that because when my daughter gave me all of her Barbie dolls that she didn't want anymore, I'm like, sure, mommy's gonna take them and I'm gonna crochet some outfits for Barbie. It's a lot of fun. Takes a long time, but I'm gonna see how it turns out. This is as far as I got. And then I was like, oh yeah, she needs a little bit more poofy poof. So I thought I'm gonna do a train. And this is gonna be my princess. My fairy garden princess. And I'll have to think about adding some flowers, a hat. Maybe she needs a little handbag. But yeah, we're gonna deck out Barbie with crochet. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. Too cute. But I thought, yeah, she needs a train. So that's what I got going on this weekend, you guys. Playing with my Barbies, my daughter's Barbies, that she doesn't want anymore. Oh, see. What's wrong, Barbie? She don't want to play with you no more. I will. I'll crochet you some clothes and repurpose my Barbies. Now, some of them, their hair's messed up, so I'll have to figure out how I can, brush their hair and make them look pretty again. This one, her hair's not too bad. It's a little fuzzies. But hey, don't we all have fuzzy hair? It's okay. We're not going to discriminate fuzzy hairs. That's why you could just put a hat. And you won't have to see all the fuzzy hairs. Too cute. So yeah, that's what I'm working on today. Making this cute little Barbie outfit. The princess outfit. I'm thinking what all the details and stuff I want to add, and she doesn't have her earrings anymore. Her earrings got took out, so maybe I can figure out a way to do some different types of earrings. I'm really getting into it. I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, this is what I got going on. We'll see how she turns out next week. We'll see how far I get. But yeah, it's just come out of my head. My own little creativity. Just using scraps and stuff that I can find to make some Barbie clothes. So yeah, I'm excited. To see how she turns out. Maybe she'll be a cute little Easter gift for one of the girls or something. Or a Christmas present. If I can make a bunch, wouldn't that be a nice little Christmas present? Crochet some Barbie doll clothes, especially if you got a child that loves playing with Barbies and, designing dresses and stuff like that, because that's what I was into as a kid. I loved Barbie clothes, and I could never have enough Barbie clothes for my Barbie dolls. And sometimes when you go to the store in the toy section, they don't really have a whole lot of Barbie doll clothes, and they can get pricey, and it's kind of fun to make your own. And I think it's turning out pretty good with the really small stuff. It takes a long time, but it's turning out pretty good. And I thought too, I could even get some stands, some doll stands. So she stands up and you can kind of pose your dolls into certain, it's going to be too cute. Yep, so we're playing with the Barbie dolls, dressing them up and making them all pretty again. Having a lot of fun with it, so that's what I got going on. It's always something. I'm always switching it up. I took a little break from this, and now I'm making the Barbie clothes. Because my daughter's like, I got a bunch of Barbies and I don't want them anymore. And I'm like, I will take them and make them beautiful again. And dress them up. Because let's face it, Barbie's expensive. She's high maintenance, okay? Yeah, Barbie's pretty high maintenance. We're going to make her some fancy clothes. And see what kind of ideas I come up with. But I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your day and crocheting. I hope I'm giving you some good ideas on things to do. Crochet is just endless possibilities. You can crochet anything and everything just about. It's relaxing and it's all about the details. Sometimes you can get real fancy with it. I think I'm going to get pretty fancy with the Barbie clothes because they're just so tiny. Tiny little details. So we'll see how my garden princess looks like when I get her outfit done. And then maybe I'll do some more simple outfits. We shall see what I come up with. It helps you to use your imagination and, if you guys have a craft area like I do, I have all these little tiny tidbits and stuff laying around, like, all your scraps and things. You can use up a lot of scraps and different things to make some beautiful outfits for your dolls. And dress them up real pretty. I got tons of buttons and just, yeah, I got buttons. Just all these little scrappy stuffs that I have. I just go on like a treasure hunt and try to find little things that I have around the house that I'm like, well, that might look good on Barbie's dress, Maybe she needs a button or something when I go to make her hat. Or maybe I could use the buttons to make like a flower or something. I don't know. So this is just where I'm at right now. We're gonna see how fancy we get with it. All right, well, I guess I'll let you guys go. It's warm today, so I hope you guys enjoy your day. And we'll catch you next time. Alrighty. Bye.